Hey there. This is something I thought would make for a fun review. This is New-Skin Liquid Bandage. And if you are a knife guy, if you're a knife enthusiast at all, this really needs to be in your knife collection or with it. It's basically kind of like a medical grade adhesive. So if you've ever heard of someone using super glue or Krazy Glue to close a wound, this performs that same function, although it is, it's made to be medical grade. It's sterile, it's clean, it's safe to use on wounds, and it actually includes an antiseptic agent in it. So it will actually help clean out the wound as it closes it. And it works just like a liquid Band-Aid of sorts. It's sold in a 1-ounce bottle, as you can see there. And this will run anywhere from $5 to $8. Most drugstores will have this. You can buy it online. I think even some of the larger outfits like Walmart or Target probably carry it. And this thing has been my best friend for all the little nicks and cuts that I've gotten over the years. This stuff has been great to close them and not have to have a bulky Band-Aid on. And in fact, the whole reason I thought I'd do a video is because I actually cut my thumb very recently. And let me show you how I did it. It was actually really, really stupid. You might get a kick out of this. This is a Victorinox Adventurer. It is used, and I was cleaning some crud out of the edge here, running along this, the scales and the little metal spacers, and I had a paper towel with some 409 under my thumb, and I was rubbing it back and forth, in this manner, trying to get it all scrubbed out. And I knew I was dumb for doing it. I had the blade open, and I knew I should have been, a little bit more methodical, a little bit slower, a little more careful, and I was not. And when I got towards the top, I started going really fast, and I was putting a lot of pressure, and my thumb slipped, and it just slid right up on the blade, and it, for not being terribly sharp, you can't see how deep that is, but it's actually decently deep. It's just short, which is nice. Could have been worse. So that was the dumb thing that I did to cut my thumb, but that's where this stuff comes in handy. So it does have the active ingredient of hydroxyquinoline. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but who cares if I'm not. That's actually what it's going to use to disinfect the wound. It also has oil, something called pyroxylin solution, and oil, the first ingredient is alcohol, then pyroxylin solution, and then oil of cloves. And you can instantly smell the oil of cloves when you open the bottle, and when you put this on the wound, it has a strong clove smell to it. And I actually thought I'd apply some real quick on the video. Hopefully I can do this from behind the tripod to show you just how it works. Comes with this little brush that's built into the cap, like some other medicines that you may have seen before. And then you just take that little brush and you brush it on wherever. It's probably not going to focus very well. Let's see. Let's get it to focus first. You just put on a thin little coat, and you're good to go. It'll dry in a few seconds. Probably takes about 20 or 30 to dry completely. You can apply more. Now my hands are clean right now, but you do want to clean the wound first. You're going to just apply a small amount to the wound, let it dry for several seconds, and then if you need to add more, you can. You can go back in and add a second or third coat to really thicken it up. This is just for small cuts, so you don't want to use this stuff. If you've got some big gaping wound, go get yourself some stitches, or seek some medical advice. But I don't recommend using this for big cuts. This is just for small little surface cuts. Obviously it's not for burns. It's not for wide open wounds. It's just to close up small ones. And if you do have a slightly larger split in the skin, you can kind of squeeze it together as you brush it over to close it up. I love this stuff. It's come in handy so many times. As you can see now, my thumb it's closed up. It's actually dry now, and there's a nice clove smell wafting around the camera. It's dry to the touch already, and you can get it wet. You can run it under water, and it's not going to get in there. And I don't have to wear a big clumsy Band-Aid on my thumb, so it's nice if you wear gloves. I wear gloves at one of my jobs. When I'm at work, I have to wear heavy gloves, and this means I don't have to be messing with a Band-Aid underneath the gloves. So that's kind of cool. So great product. Like I said, it will cost you anywhere from $5 to $8. So not super expensive. One little bottle will last you years as long as you make sure that it's safely sealed in between uses, and will probably, you know, seal up hundreds if not thousands of cuts in that time. So definitely pick it up, have some on hand for all those lovely little nicks and slashes that we get from playing with our knives, and I think it'll become a regular fixture in your knife enthusiast repertoire. Thanks for watching, and hope to bring you some more reviews soon. Bye.